Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and this will be the last part for the normal G23 variants, featuring the G23 Chrome, and this is the NX rare variant of the G23. And let's get started because this pistol is really good. Now, the only real statistical differences, once again, on the G23 Chrome are identical to those on the G23 Carbon Black. In my Carbon Black review, I had mentioned that the only statistical changes to the G23 Carbon Black over the original G23 were the damage and the accuracy, both of which were increased by 1 point. Now, G23 Chrome is once again increased or its damage and accuracy has once again been increased by 1 point. So over the original G23, it now boasts a 2-point increase in damage and 2-point increase in accuracy. Obviously, both of them are very nice to have, but the more significant of the two is obviously going to be damage. Now, this damage rating will now make it one of the more powerful pistols in the game. I believe the USP is at 38, and that's kind of borderline power pistol slash spam pistol like the G23 and the K5s are. But the G23 Chrome is right in between there. Bad English. And for 35 damage and on a spamability pistol where you can fire as fast as you can click, that adds up to some serious DPS. And with G23 Chrome, whenever I've used it, I've always felt that I could take down people really quickly, like almost double the rate at which I kill people with the G23. And before I get any further, before I forget halfway through the video, I would like to give a big thank you and shout out to my clanmate Sharky. Yeah, Sharky ___ just call him Sharky anyways. He is a fellow clanmate of mine in the clan ToTheIdiotMobile, and he volunteered to lend me his account so I could access one of his G23 Chromes for 7 days and his P226 that he had in his inbox. And also, this gameplay, you will see me lag very hard. I do not understand why I was lagging this hard the day that I was recording this gameplay, and I apologize if you are annoyed by it too as much as I was, because I am very much annoyed by lag, and it was really painful for me getting gameplay of this, even though I technically finished this game with a very good score, relatively speaking. But it was still pretty bad to play because I was lagging so hard. See, look at that. He left the game just as I hit him in the head, and now I just take fall damage. So yeah, the lag is pretty bad in this game and the review on the P226, so I apologize for this kind of lag. So, nice headshot there, but it took a while to get it. So anyways, like I said, the G23 Chrome boasts the very important 2 increase in damage and 2 increase in accuracy. Once again, accuracy is not really too important for a pistol, but then again, accuracy, you can either care about it or you don't. Personally speaking, I don't really care about it, but I'm sure there are other people who do care about its accuracy. So 62 accuracy is much better than 60 at least, so there you go. Now, there are certain aspects of the G23 Chrome, or rather, it encompasses all G23s in general, that I forgot to talk about, or I just didn't have time to talk about in the original G23 episode. And because the G23s are pretty much identical in terms of how they perform and their mechanics in combat arms, I'm just gonna say it now, and hopefully you guys will be able to watch this and refer back to my other G23 reviews. One of the things I want to talk about was the fact that if you crouch and spam that pistol, your shots will be very deadly accurate. It is ridiculous how accurate it can be at long range if you're crouching. And obviously, you guys know that crouching will make your guns much as accurate as they can be. So then, when you're trying to engage enemies at long range, you're trying to go for really accurate one-clicks, I do highly suggest you guys crouch and then just spam that trigger finger. And hopefully you'll be able to take them out with the Lucky Lotto. If not, then you'll at least take them out with lots of body shots. And because typically the G23s are very accurate when crouching and like firing anyway, like I mentioned just a few minutes ago, I highly recommend it to anyone who uses a G23 for long range purposes. Like if you're in a pistols only battle and say you're spamming down this corridor, as you can see me here doing with my rest of my teammates, then crouching down and spraying with the G23s is a viable option. Of course, you're gonna have to deal with people aiming for your head because, I mean, you're a stationary target while you're crouching, obviously, so you might want to be careful. Like maybe shoot maybe like 5-6 bullets really quickly while crouching, and then shifting your position a little bit and then crouching down again. Do whatever you need to, but I'm just here to tell you guys that crouching with the G23s is indeed a pretty effective method at taking out people at long range. Let's see, as for other mechanics, once again, the G23 Chrome is not immune to the fact that it does have that reload animation delay from the time that you fire your last bullet and hit the R button to the time where your character actually does start reloading. And yeah, so I'm just telling you guys, just be careful for that. Quick switch if you need to, if you can't stand the fact that it has a kind of a delay between reload animation and reload when you actually hit that reload button. I'm pretty sure I usually ignore it, but there are times when I have died because of the fact that I could have reloaded faster, but I don't know, the gun decided not to, or it had that, because of that delay I wasn't able to reload in time and kill my opponent. But anyways, just quick switch for that, and it should get rid of that reload delay, and yeah, you're as gold as you can be. Now, I believe this will be all for the G23 Chrome review. I mean, that's in terms of how it performs and mechanics and overall gameplay feel, it is identical to all its other variants, the G23, G23 SE, G23 Carbon Black, and there's not really much different from them other than the fact that some of them maybe have a recoloring and others may not. Like the G23 Carbon Black looks exactly like the G23, except for the fact that when you hold it in first person, when you look at it in first person view, the G23 Carbon Black does have that that kind of sight, the back sight. There are two teal dots that kind of act at its what is it, iron sights or whatever, and yeah, that's the only real difference that you can tell on the G23 Carbon Black over the original G23. And obviously, if you're looking at it from third person, you won't be able to see that easily. So, well, what can you do? And also, G23 Chrome does look pretty similar to the G23 SE. I would have to say though that the G23 SE, actually not the G23 SE, the G23 Chrome's white slide on the first-person view is much wider for whatever reason than it is on G23 SE. I don't know why. It just looks a lot shinier. It has a really shiny luster to it. Whereas the G23 SE is like a muddy kind of white, if you guys can understand what I mean. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys will be able to. But it's not really that important anyway. Just know that the G23 SE does have the same kind of camo. It's not really camo, but it's more like a recoloring design as it does on the G23 Chrome. So, I mean, whether or not that is important, it's up to you. Anyways, guys, this has been the review on the G23 Chrome. It is the best G23 variant out there amongst its G23 variants that Nexon considers its relatives anyway, but anyways, guys, it is an NX rare, but you're not going to be getting your hands on this anytime soon. But anyways, it is a very good pistol. I suggest you guys use it whenever you have the chance. And yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review. Next one's going to be on the P226, so enjoy.